Pre-workout.
This guy's off his nut.
Pre-workout's a tool.
Right then, controversial subject, so we're going to give our opinions on the matter. I'm thinking about using steroids. What should I consider? You want to take the lead on this one?
Yeah. So, should you use performance enhancing drugs? There's a few questions that I'd reply to that is, one of them is why? Why do you want to use them? That'd be the first question. And then two, I would ask, show me the last 5 years training plans and show me the last 5 years of tracked food diaries. That's my first two questions. If the reasons are, well, I wouldn't say good enough for me, because it's up to them, it's up to you what you do. You know,
your life,
it's your life, you can do what you want to do, but seeing as you're asking for our opinion here, it is like, if the reason is to just
look better for a beefer,
get a little bit leaner and not really make any other lifestyle changes, I'm going to vote against it. I'm going to say no, it's probably not worth, one, the money that it's going to cost, two, the risk on your health, and three, like, you've not ticked all the other boxes. So if it's for a really poor goal, I'd be like, no, it's probably not worth it. You're going to risk your health. You might as well just jump on a diet. You might as well just sort your training out first. So, but if somebody said to me, and this leads on to question two, Andy, here is the last 3 years, 4 years of my training plans and all my diet plans. I've tried to get lean, I've got bigger before, I've tracked all my lifts for the last however many years. Do you think it's a good idea? Again, I'd say why. If they said, right, well, I don't want to compete, but I want to get in that kind of shape, I'd say, yeah, give it a go, have a think about it, do your research. Same likewise, if somebody did want to compete and it was in a federation where they could and do use anabolics, I'd be like, yes, go home, do your research and have a think about it. But I think for the people that are listening, like, you have to put yourself in the category of whereabouts are you. There's no point in starting anabolics unless you have maximised and learnt and lived the lifestyle to take you as far down that line as, you know, the progression as possible. So if you've not been dieting, there's no point in taking them. If you've not trained in a, you know, with structure for and a plan for 2-3 years, there's actually no point, because you can get so much more out of just doing that before you was to consider any performance enhancers.
you'll see a lot of natural lads, way better condition, shape, strength levels than guys who take it, because they've never taken it that far natural first. You know, you can take, you know, look at some of the natural boys out there, they're absolute animals because they've taken it to the absolute nth degree. Most people who will ask this question, generalisation here, haven't pushed that far. They're normally young lads. Because we're in a world now where the answer is now they need a quick answer, a quick solution, and steroids seem as the cheap, well, not cheap, sorry, but a quick option to take. Oh, you just go on steroids and you get these amazing results. It's like, no, they add to what you're already doing. So as Andy was saying, you already want to push down the continuum, maximise all your avenues. Then once you start to stagnate and it's something you really do want to consider, then yes, you can take that route. Obviously it's on your head, it's on your decision. You know, you probably want to look at getting a GP on your side and your blood work done to make sure you're doing the best you can, as healthy as you can. In today's world, like 10 years ago, no one would even give you that answer.
Nah, trial and error.
Trial and error. You know, you listen to the bros down the gym and it's like, take this, take that. But in today's world, there's more information than ever around there, good coaches who promote that sort of stuff. Go and look into that.
I think once you've ticked all the boxes, once you've ticked a good enough reason to do it, that it might give you some benefit in terms of business, it might give you some benefit elsewhere, and then you've maximised all your natural potential, you've ticked all the boxes, and you live the lifestyle. You know, it's not just, you know, going to the gym a few times naturally for a few years, like you live the lifestyle. If you do decide to do it, 100% blood work is the key. Before, during and after you start, that's definitely something that should be taken care of without a doubt.
Sorry to interrupt, but you've got to weigh up the cost with all this as well. So like, once you start, you got to pay for blood work, you got to pay for coaching, you got to pay for the supplementation to help you through it. You know, it's an all-in or don't bother.
If you're gonna do it, you have to go all in. You have to take care of your health, which is why blood work is key. You're gonna have to get other supplements to support your organs, to support your hormones whilst you're going to be using anabolic steroids. You can't just take those and hope for the best, So definitely blood work. And if it is your first time, you have to get the most out of very little. So don't think that you could just go online and look at what Ronnie Coleman takes and think, you know, right, I'm going to get started with this. The general way to do it is you start off with very minimal amounts of anabolics, of, you know, very minimal dosages. You get the most out of that, you take care of your health, and then you reassess from there, because everybody will respond differently. But it's key to seek advice. Like, I wouldn't just do it without seeking advice of a professional, of somebody that has been there and done it, of bodybuilders. So definitely blood work, definitely get the most out of very little, seek advice, learn about it. And the big thing is that nobody talks about is the impact that it has on your mental health. Nobody talks about this. I'll give you my opinion about it now. The worst part of anabolic steroids is definitely people's addiction to them, or they say that they're not addicted. But 100% it changes your mindset in terms of getting results. There are some health implications to them. Those that say there isn't, they're fucking lying. There is health implications to using them, and that's that saying, you live by the sword, you die with the sword. If you decide to take them, you have to take on any consequences that might come on board.
With your decision.
With your decision, but with blood work in place, with a professional seeing you, you can do it very safely and very effectively, so it all ties hand in hand. But a lot of people, when they use them, or especially when they come off them, because there are hormone imbalances and different changes in hormones, their mental state changes, and people find it hard, unless they have a long-term goal and a long-term destination to it all, people find it hard to actually come off them. And nobody even tells you that. Nobody even says that that's a thing. Because you look so good, you feel so good, your pumps are big, your strength is up, you're leaner, everything is so much enhanced when you're on them, because they are performance enhancers. When you start to come off them, that's when people start to get a little bit of a problem in their mind, because they've not really considered this you know, down regulation in hormones, or the way they feel differently. That's a massive area.
They don't accept that there is going to be a back off for a little bit. And they feel like they have to go on this unnatural high for so long.
Definitely. Like you see the top bodybuilders, those that successfully like retire are the ones that don't continue to push drugs. You look at Jay Cutler now, he's in great shape, and obviously he's on a lot less drugs, if any. But you see some other bodybuilders, they try and hang on to that for the rest of their lives, and it just ruins their health, and they end up...
Especially them boys in them back-end old-school gyms where they're just like clinching onto the 80s and 90s.
They're hanging onto it, and they're still hammering drugs and everything like that. You can get out of it safely, but you have to change your mindset around that when you decide to reduce them or come off them. So, we've kind of digressed a lot there. There is, it's a
huge subject.
It's a massive subject, and it's individual to you. If you want more information, you can just DM us. It's no problem. But you know, the general theme of it is if you don't need to, there's no point. If you want to, then prove that you have enough behind you to do it. And then if you do it, one, you do it safely with blood work, assisted with other supplements to help with any, you know, side effects. Get some advice off a professional or a coach. And if you're going to do it, definitely do it right and maximize all the tools available to you with very little drugs. And then, you know, those that tend to take the drugs then learn a lot more about it as well, and then that's when more avenues open up into what is best, what you need to be careful of, whatever. But like the initial decision, should I, shouldn't I, we've covered that there, and I think that's the main answer for that one.
Right guys, thanks for joining us this week. If you have any more questions, you know, that want answering on these Q&As, please feel free to comment in the comment box. If not, make sure you follow us on the YouTube channel, Strength Factory, Instagram. Obviously follow our personal accounts. You know, we want to try and help as many people as we can with these videos and the content we put out there. But it does help when you ask us questions as well, and you interact with us.
Yeah, it's been going really well. we're getting some really good feedback off the videos, so definitely just let us know what we want to answer, and we can just go from there. Yeah.